What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Snap It Solds Today show. You guys are in for a treat this week. We're actually going to make tacos on camera.
With just
so
tortillas.
Excited. With just tortillas. They're called tortillas.
Tortillas.
I don't know. Well, I seen a TikTok or something, like a snap. I don't remember what it was, but it says it's the funniest thing ever. This kid was so damn cute that I think they should actually change tortillas to tortillas. I mean, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. But anyway, guys, no, we're not making tacos. We decided to spice it up a little bit this week. We've been a little bit aggravated with each other. Just kidding, but we said, you know what? How can we get away with beating each other without going to jail with a domestic violence case? And I said, you know what? Let's smack each other with tortillas. You've all seen the challenge. Everyone's had fun while they do it. You see them laughing. I have a feeling me and Hannah are going to get a little bit more aggressive than the average video that you see with people doing it. So without further ado, let's jump right in. And then after we do this, we're going to talk a little bit more, as we've been doing each video in the past couple weeks, is discussing the market changing and what we can do to win. We're going to talk about the seller's end. So we'll bore you a little bit after we have a little bit of fun. Let's jump on in. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You guys already know I can read mine, so she has no luck. So let's do this. Or
Eat your word.
Eat my words? Let's go. And it's ice cold water. I don't know if you guys can see that. We ain't playing no games. We ain't playing no games. Okay, I was thirsty. Hold on. Through my nose. All right. No, I'm getting there. Come on. Alright, come on.
It's so not okay holding water in your mouth that long.
Alright, listen, guys. Even if it's not funny, it just this urge
to talk and just don't want to laugh.
No, my urge is to, if you got water in your mouth and you're playing the game of don't laugh till you spray it, you just want to find a reason to spray them so you can get away with it. But let's try this again.
I guarantee you there's a whole office behind us that is full of people. I guarantee you they're all laughing their asses off at us right now. I keep seeing people walk by. Damn! You come at me with some vengeance with that shit.
Hey, the 7 years of pure anger, baby girl. Pure anger. Come on.
Alright, how many times have you do this? Okay, is there like a rule to like whoever gets so many wins, or do you just keep going until you
Just
can't
keep going
take it
until one
anymore?
person's knocked out from tortilla
Right,
concussion.
and you got black eye, red face. Alright, got it.
I don't know if you can get a black eye. Listen, we can make tacos later. It could be a fun experience.
Oh man, we can make some oily tacos, baby.
Who needs counseling when you got the tortilla game? I'm just saying. I'm sorry. One more for the win, even though I already got two. Let's try this one more time. Oh my God. Guys,
This is the satisfaction of smacking someone with a tortilla.
all right. I thought about it, so I had to say it. You guys ever, like, all right, have you ever seen one of those videos where they're getting into it, getting ready to tussle, and one dude thinks he's got the advantage, so he goes to swing, and he completely misses, and he falls straight on his... That was Hannah. She was like,
No, I did not.
where'd he go? Where'd he
I
go?
was trying to freak you out.
All
All
right.
It didn't work out as well.
So,
can't
unfortunately,
breathe.
we're not going to make tacos on video, and that was the fun of our day.
Too bad. Now my tortilla's cooked.
Actually, guys,
Face is damaged.
actually, because I ain't got no shame.
God, I can't breathe now.
Number one, I got my hydration today. I'm proud of it. If I get stung by that bee,
I swear.
I'm not, guys, I'm not even playing. I got stung twice in 1 week, and it ain't, it's okay.
Alright, he's gone.
All right.
Got a little close to the
That wasn't even worth it.
Yeah,
Is
no.
that eyeshadow? All right, listen. We're going to square this off because we're going to get really lost.
Yes, now that we're all goofy and we're going to try to go to be serious, this is going to be fun.
Yeah. So last week we talked to the buyers, and the week before that we talked to the sellers. This market's changing, and we all have to adjust in different ways so we can get through this time without wanting to pluck our eyeballs out. So the market is shifting once again. I've been saying it every week. It's changing, and it's changing pretty quickly, pretty rapidly. Here in the Downriver area, it's we're still seeing some trends that are still there, so that's why we see sellers that still have these high expectations.
Right.
They're not as educated as to what's happening in the market, but inventory is growing, interest rates are up, and with inventory growing, buyers have more options. So we've already talked about that many times. And so with that being said, we have to position our sellers that are coming to the market and that want to sell with urgency now, that if they do know that the market's coming to a change, we have to position them that way they can still reap the reward of what we've been seeing in the past 2 years. So if we want to get the same solution as we've been getting in the past couple of years, we have to elevate ourselves a little bit more with buyers settling down a little bit.
Right.
So we talked about certificate of occupancy 2 episodes ago. This week I want to dive into some of the strategies me and Hannah have taken post or previous to this market changing, just to push our sellers a little bit towards the winning side of the negotiating, right? To leverage us a little bit more during the transaction. So some of the things that I recommend personally to people, and I'm going to start doing it a lot more now that we're shifting, is offering out a home warranty to the buyer. Right.
Yes.
So when you list the property, you have the description, right, that the agent will type out when you list it, and in that description you can say home warranty offered with the sale. Right. This will intrigue a buyer, opposed to another house that's just listed for sale. It'll intrigue them to want to purchase your home. I mean, it may or may not. It just depends on the house too. The house ultimately does the talking, right?
Yeah, right.
But when you're offering something out, you can intensify the odds of you getting a great offer. So home warranty is one solution. A pre-listing inspection can also be a great tactic in just solidifying confidence to the buyer. And of course, and I get the question all the time, wouldn't a buyer still want to do their own inspection in case there was a bias in the inspection that the seller paid for? Absolutely. They may absolutely still want to do an inspection, but it's not a waste of time or energy when you have a shifting market. Again, the goal is to position that property, your property, to get the best results. So if we're offering out a home warranty that no other house is doing, if we're getting a pre-listing inspection that no other property is doing, and there are many other things that you could do. For example, an appraisal. You could do your own appraisal as a seller as well, and we've recommended that in the past. And that also, even though a buyer may not necessarily be able to use it, that appraisal is another way to justify and position you as the seller as the obvious choice for a buyer. So, I got through that pretty quickly, but that is ultimately the goal as we're shifting. And yes, it's going to cost you a little bit more, as a seller coming to the changing market. But when there's change, you have to adapt.
Yes.
Right. You still want to get top dollar. We have to give buyers a reason in a world full of plenty of fish. In the past, there was not many fish in the sea, and now that there's more fish, they have more options. So we have to, if we want the most money, we can still do it, but we have to negotiate. We have to put the pieces together that make sense and make us the strongest.
Right.
So that was pretty much the highlight of that. I had a really good time slapping Hannah with the tortilla. Today's Tuesday, and I cannot express to you guys how guilty I feel when I post these videos a little bit late. You know, I kind of feel like we've gotten to the point where we're like Fox 2. They're like, we have a schedule, we have to stick to it. And when I don't, I'm like, you know, what would happen if Fox News said, hey, y'all, just gonna take the day off?
Right.
You know, like the world.
News ain't starting at 5 a.m. We gonna maybe start later on.
Some people wouldn't care, but some people would care. Like, oh my God, how am I gonna hear about what happened in Arkansas with the guard goats? I mean, what's happening? Anyway, we're gonna wrap this video up. I'm sorry we're a little bit late this week. If you have any questions as a buyer, you have questions about what's happening with the market, if it's a good time to buy. As a seller, if you have questions about you know, the selling process, or if you're looking to get your toes dipped in it, you know the team to call, right? Your local experts here to help you, and we would love to, you know, even if you just want to talk, have a conversation about the real estate market you're not really interested in doing either, we would love to sit down and talk. This is what we do.
Yeah,
this is what
pick
we
our
love.
brains.
High five. All right, as always, guys, it cost $0. Hey, 0 cents. I'm gonna have to pick that up.
I know, right?
To be a decent human being in this world. We will see you guys on the next episode.